What is up, everybody? Welcome to AK Plays. I'm AK. Let's play. Alright everybody, today I'm going to do this one kind of as a live commentary just because it'll be easier to explain what's going on and I don't want to have to try to voice it over because I feel like something will get lost doing that. So if I mess up, sorry, I'll try to cut any mess ups I can. So today we're going to be talking about control points, these guys. Now I've had a lot of questions about how to bring the control points up to a level 3 or level 4 control point just because everyone in the community kind of keeps saying, hey, farm rank 3 control points, that's how you get these blueprints, and everyone's like, okay, I'd love to do that, but how the heck do I get it to a level 3 control point? And it's relatively simple. Once you understand it, you'll be like, oh, duh, okay, that makes sense. But they don't explain it, and they don't really show you how to do it unless you really pay attention. I figured it out just by zooming in and seeing these little red lines. Now, I don't know if you can see that little red line there across the street, but it shows that this propaganda broadcast is attached to this control point. And if you follow these other red lines, you can see that this question mark way over here is attached to this control point. And as you do these, you can see that this adds +1, and so if I completed this propaganda broadcast, it would make this control point a rank 2 control point. Then if I completed, say, this question mark, and it turned out to be a +1, then this control point would be a rank 3, and that is the one that gives you the blueprints and the good loot. Now, say I did, let's see if it has any other red lines. I don't see any other red lines. Sometimes more pop up, but we can use a different one as an example. There's plenty of them where you will be able to get higher than that. Obviously rank 4 is a thing. I fought a rank 4 control point, and I will tell you it is not easy. I got slapped pretty darn hard by the NPCs. Granted, it was those fire NPCs, so I was on fire like the entire time, and I was under geared, but now that I have a build and I feel pretty good about my build, I'm probably going to be challenging some rank 4 control points pretty quick here. But as you can see, like, where's one that has it all? No. This one's only got a couple. This one has 3 lines. Okay, so this one you can see that it has a red line that goes to this one. It has a red line that goes to this one. And it has a red line that goes to this one. So if we were to complete all of those, this would become a rank 4 control point. And then you take that down, and that's how you get that extremely good loot, the blueprints, all the stuff that you want. Granted, it is extremely hard. Now that might be my biased opinion because I'm not a huge PvE player. If you have a PvE build and a PvE squad, then yeah, you're probably going to have no problem with it. But if you're like me and your build's for PvP and you really don't spec into anything PvE-wise, whether it's damage to elites or protection from elites, then it might be a little bit of a difficult venture for you. But I'll show you just so you don't have to take my word for it. I'll take down one of these and let's see which one this goes to. Nothing. But just so you don't have to take my word for it, I'll try to knock one of these out just to show you that I'm not lying. But basically, it's not that difficult or it's not that complicated. It's pretty simple and straightforward. And it's just the issue is kind of following those little red lines and seeing where things are. Just because I was a little confused when I noticed that an activity that was right next to a control point didn't rank up that control point, and that's when I discovered the red lines, and I'm like, huh, that makes more sense. So from then on, I didn't really have any issues with it. However, it just took me that little bit of time to learn. So we're going to go after this resource convoy, which you can see has a little red line that goes all the way over to this control point. So Ivy Tunnel should go up to a rank 2 once I take this down. So now let's see if I can do that. Now, the idea of this in ranking up your control points is to get better loot, first of all, and to get those blueprints that you get from the level 3, and I believe the level 4 control points. Obviously, they're more difficult, but I think they're definitely worth it, and it adds a little bit of challenge. Okay, well they just skipped ahead like a mile there, but I think we're still going to be able to get them. And these aren't super hard, especially when you have your build in order. These are pretty easy to knock out, but the control point itself is going to be pretty substantial. I'm just going to rush them. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw a nade and ambush them. Or they're just going to completely shake that nade. Oh. Okay, so then some more are going to spawn for me. Should probably heal. Okay, that person just blew themselves up. That's probably not the best battle strategy. I don't want to heal. I'm going to see if I can do it without it. There we go. Alright. I love how I dropped a heal, even though I already had gone up to full armor. So I'm going to finish this quick. There they are, okay. My eyes are awful, everybody. Alright, now the resource convoy is complete. It's intercepted. Gives us our rewards. Boom, alert level increase. Our control point, Ivy Tunnel, is now at rank 2. So if we were to do one more for Ivy Tunnel, which we can definitely do, I think I will do that just because I want you guys to see what a level 3 looks like. So that question mark is going to be our next target. The closest point for me to go would be this safe house. And we'll jump over there. Alright. Where's this guy at? Alright, that'll do. I'm not even going to try to interact with those other people. I'm just going to go right for my speaker. And you definitely can get through these quickly, just because it's mostly red NPCs. My favorite one is if you get the, I think it's called an Elite Patrol. That's a +2, and that'll be marked in a little exponent above the activity. And that one's the only one I think that gives +2, which is great because you get to get your rank 3 control point after one interaction. And if you use your specialty weapon to take out that Elite Patrol, you basically finish it faster than anything else. It's awesome. Well, I didn't save that hostage, but you know what? I'm about to overwrite a speaker. My agent doesn't have his priorities straight. Sorry, guys. Alright, so all the hostages were lost on this thing. I'm glad I wasn't trying to attempt this one. However, the one I was actually working on, I think we're about to pass, so that's good. Yep. Alright, I think we have one more wave and then we are done with this, and I'll show you guys what the control point looks like. I'm definitely not going to take it down in this video just because there's no way I'm fitting an entire rank 3 control point solo in, what do I have left, like 2 minutes, a minute? So I'm going to probably just show you guys what it looks like. Alright, and now we're done. So broadcast is restored, and it should say alert level increased. So now we'll go head over to Ivy Tunnel, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I will let you guys go out and try it on your own. One huge warning I'm going to give you that I've been dealing with is if you call in the friendly NPCs, like the call nearby allies things on my screen right now, if you're fighting alongside them and you die, but the NPCs take over the control point, you do not get the rewards, you do not get the blueprints, and it is extremely rage-inducing. So be very careful on when you call in the allies. Make sure that you're staying alive while the allies are there. Maybe wait until the end. I don't know. I haven't figured out a great strategy for when to call in the allies. I would just say be careful about how you do it and when. So here is our rank 3 control point. Let's head down there and let's head down there. Okay, these are some difficult stairs, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way, I guess. Still some small bugs, I guess, in week 2. Now, you can see they're a little tankier, but still not awful. But like I said, I'm not going to continue this whole thing for you guys because it is going to be long. But that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a thing or two. If you didn't understand the control point stuff before this, I hope you learned. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Either way, I will catch you tomorrow.